Hello, friends. Today, let's listen to the story of Shakuntala and King Dushyant. Once, a brave, handsome young king named Dushyant was out hunting in a deep, lush forest. While chasing a deer, he stumbled upon a peaceful umbrage, a quiet place where sage lived in harmony with nature. There he saw a beautiful girl named Shakuntala. She wasn't just ordinary, she was the daughter of a heavenly nymph and wise sage. She spent her days caring for the plants and talking to the deer. The king and Shakuntala fell in love almost instantly. They got married in a simple forest ceremony. However, duty called, and the king had to return to his palace. Before leaving, he gave Shakuntala his royal signet ring and promised, I will send my army to bring you to the palace soon. One day, while Shakuntala was lost in her daydream about her husband, a very grumpy sage named Durvasa arrived at her door. Because she was so distracted, she didn't notice him or welcome him properly. Sage Durvasa had a very short fuse. He yelled, Since you are so busy daydreaming of this man that you ignore your guest, he'll forget you completely. Shakuntala was terrified. When her friends begged the sage for mercy, he softened slightly. Fine, the curse will break, and he remember you only if you show him a token of his love. After some time, Shakuntala set off to find the king. To get to the capital, she had to cross a large river. She was washing her hands in the sparkling water. The king's heavy gold ring slipped off her finger and vanished into the waves. A large fish swam by and swallowed it in one gulp. When Shakuntala finally reached the palace, the curse was in full effect. King Dushyanta looked at her as if she was a total stranger. I have never seen you before, he said coldly. Without the ring to prove who she was, a heartbroken Shakuntala had to leave after. The king forgot her. She didn't just give up. She went back to the quiet part of the forest. There she had a baby boy named Bharata. As he grew up in the wild, Bharata wasn't afraid of anything. While other kids played with toys, he played with lion cubs. He was strong, kind, and very brave. For years, it was just Shakuntala and her son, living a simple life and waiting for a miracle. Now, here is how the king finally remembered her. One day, a fisherman was out on the river and caught a huge glittering fish. When he took it home to cook dinner, he cut it open and clink, out tumbled a heavy gold ring. He saw the king's royal symbol carved onto it. He knew he couldn't keep it, so he ran all the way to the palace. The fisherman handed the ring to the king. The moment the king's skin touched the gold, it was like a light bulb went off in his head. The grumpy sage, his spell snapped. Oh my god! The king cried. I remember everything. I have a wife in the forest. I left her there. He felt terrible and immediately jumped onto his horse to go find her. The king rushed back into the forest. There he saw a young boy playing with a lion as if it were a puppy. The king was amazed at how brave the boy was. Shakuntala came out to see who it was, and when she saw the king holding the ring, they both knew the spell was gone forever, and they were a happy family again. And their brave son, Bharata, grew up to be a legendary hero. Sai Hira Ram.